Alright, so today is the 10 minutes for my speaking for today, and I don't want to be, the failure, 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 and I don't want to be a failure of my life. So I have to try more, I have to do more in order to achieve the new things, in order to be a better version of my life, of myself, and this 10 minutes speaking is the thing, is a place for me to show all of my skills. So let's get started. Dreaming is good. Having goals is good. But sooner or later, there comes a time when you must act. Your mouth is not a tool for distributing excuses. One of the worst phrases we've ever created was people to believe it. It's a phrase created by cynical people that small my mind. They haven't any hope that things can get better. Can you imagine what it would be like if everyone believed that this were true? We had no cars, no plans, no light in the dark. We never have computers or mobile phones. We never climb mountains, break records, or go to the moon. I used to believe this rubbish. Nothing can be achieved, conceived, until first it's believed. You got to understand that at some point life will throw you a curve, but there's no getting around that. If there's something that you want to do with your life, that things deep inside you, which birthday night, it will always just be an idea until you choose to believe it's possible. You have to believe it so much that you can really think that it happens. You have to walk like it's there, talk like it's there, believe it's there. Dreams without action, that's a path to delusion. The only way you can measure, the only way you can turn a corner in your life is to earn your smart. In other words, everything in your life is your fault. If you don't, you will underperform all your life because of these excuses. The reason why people don't take action is simple. And the only way to overcome this, we have if someone says no, I say next. Yes, I might get upset. Yes, I might be distracted. Yes, I might be disappointed. But I'm not gonna sit there and in my emotion, I'm not gonna sit there and have a pity party. I am in a harder. What does it say? I'm not gonna sit there and have a pity party. I am going to go harder. I'm in control of my destiny, just like I was in control of my past. Whatever happens in my life, it's up to me. If I success, I take credit. If I fail, I take credit. My life is my fault. Every morning, my friend, can you recite that to yourself? I am in control of my destiny, just like I was in control of my past. Whatever happens in my life, it's up to me. If I succeed, I take credit. If I fail, I take credit. My life is my fault. Stop making excuses and get after the right now. And you do it after me. I am in control of my destiny. People sit around and they focus on all the bad that might happen to them if they try to act. They completely forget about what will happen if they don't. So think about it right now. Let's think of some things that might happen if you try to do the thing that you've been wanting to do for years. Okay, well, it might not work for the first time. It might not be as easy as you thought. People are going to think you're mad. They're gonna look at you and think you're insane. They're gonna tell you like it ain't possible, it's risky. You shouldn't do it. Be careful. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you do. Fuck that. Follow your dreams. These people have to see it to believe it, but you need to believe it to see it. Amazing things happen when you believe or you have something. Your brain actively goes out to make it happen. You start to notice little subtle opportunities you wouldn't have otherwise related. Because you know it's not a job to do what you want. If you keep taking action, in spite of all this stuff that might happen, guess what? Sooner or later, you're gonna start winning. Remember, There ain't no such things as failure, baby. Only feedback. Failure. There's no such thing as failure, baby. Only feedback. So to make yourself take action, you got to make a decision, and the decision has to be final. People also take action and get done when they have had enough. They decide and they say, that's it, I'm done, no more. You're either moving forward or standing still. The choice is yours. Decide. In the social media world that living today, it's so easy to lose your way. Look around at so many people today and see that they just don't know who they are. It's easy to see the life we live today through some Snapchat filters. To look around everybody else and say, that's what life looks like. That life looks perfect. I want to be just like that. So they go around and start acting like other people, doing what other people do, taking a selfie in front of an expensive car, putting million filters on the picture and upload it to Instagram to tell the world, this is who I am. The problem is behind closed doors, they know that's not who they are. So they end up lost themselves, wandering around in the land they created, and the only thing to keep the lights going is more light, more pictures, more filters, until one day they walk aloud and realize that they have for themselves along the way. They have no idea who they are or could be because they've been trying so much to be someone else. I think that the most influential people in history deep down are the way they are because of both everything else. They were themselves, no one else. They weren't like someone else or even compared to anyone else. You have to follow your heart. You have to be you. You have to make your choices based on your principles and beliefs and don't let the outside forces or influence dictate your decisions. I believe it's your decision to make who we are and more importantly who we could be. So you go through life always making your decisions based on someone else and what they might think. You never truly find yourself. You go consider how much you care about what the other people think. It's a scary thing in the world we live today to be yourself. So much fake perfection out there on social media. I'm telling you this. It's also the best feeling in the world when you go through life knowing you answer what other people make you, but yourself. It's liberating. There's freedom in it. So stop hiding and be yourself. The main reason people's outlook on the world is so negative is because we've already been focusing on. Where focus all goes energy flow, baby. And I tell you this, if you spend all your time focusing on all the problems in the world and all the problems in your life, you actually be happy. It's easy in the world to live today to be consumed by all the media fueled negativity in the world. You can't turn on the TV without seeing some negative story or the bad. Everyone has problems. Everyone has going on in their life. The difference between the people who are happy and people that aren't is that the people who are happy choose to focus on the solution to the problems they face, rather than the problems themselves. You always have a choice. You can decide to focus on or decide to look for the solution. It's all about perspective. Constantly tell yourself how much worse things could be, and you can actually be thankful for the way you've got things at the moment. Your world and your life can truly be anything you make it, but you gotta make it. This ain't some motivational, inspirational ball. This is your truth. This is truth. You can be who you want to be. You can do what you want to do. See what you want to see. It's all in your power, and no one else is. But you gotta believe it. You can either move it with the victim of your life or the master of it, but the choice is always yours. What's your excuse today? You don't have enough time. You don't have enough energy. You don't have enough money. You're too tired. You didn't get enough sleep. Is that what really stopping you? Or what's stopping you? You. All the excuses only sound good to one person, and that's you. So stop lying to yourself. Stop making excuses for why you can't do that. No one gives a fuck off. Get off your arm and get to work. You want to take a look at your other people and what they want and get jealous and say they've only got this and that because of this and that, or it's easy for them because they got this and that. Wake your ass up. It's go time, baby. It's time to stop making your excuses. It's time to start taking advantage of the world we live today and all these opportunities that are staring you in the face. You do have the time. You do have the money. You do have the energy. You just need to decide. Decide that you want it bad enough and admit the truth, which is nothing. Nothing is worth it free. Nothing is easy. Anything worth having is hard to get. Admit that you can have anything you want, but it's going to be hard work. Admit that you are the only reason that you are where you are, and you are the only reason you are where you want to be. Admit, take responsibility, and accept it. Because until you do, until you stop making your excuses, you will never get what you want. Now is the time. Now is the moment. Not tomorrow, next week, but right here, right now. Stop making excuses and start making some changes. Alright, so this is the end of this 10 minutes speaking for today, and I hope you guys like it. So bye guys, and see you in tomorrow.